Pride and Dignity, Stop the New World Order. Welcome to her Panmo TV on Vidme. Well, it's just been announced that a national treasure has been ultimately and totally infected with cultural Marxism. Now, this has been around for a while. I mean, the idea that this particular treasure has been infected with cultural Marxism is not new. Okay, I mean, we've had a lot of messages from the BBC about how it's evil that maybe white men and white women should get together and have a relationship. We've been told that many times by the BBC in this particular series. But now this particular series that I'm talking about, this National Treasure, has taken the ultimate step and has made the key figure a woman. Now, I'm talking of course about Doctor Who, the 13th Time Lord after Doctor Who, which interestingly is an adaptation from the original plot, because it was originally said that the Doctor could only regenerate 12 times. Or maybe this is the last time, I don't know. But it's an actress called Jodie Whittaker. She has been given the role to be the first woman to be Doctor Who. The victim, the poor innocent, the victim of evilness. Yes, she's now Doctor Who. This was announced at the end of the Wimbledon men's single final. The men's single final, yes, it was. Not the ladies. Oh, sorry. It's not called the ladies' tennis anymore. It's called the women's tennis. You see, it's like George Orwell with Newspeak. You know, it's you have fewer words. So ladies is banned now. You have to say or women. The women's tennis. It's not ladies' tennis. It used to be ladies' tennis. So yeah, it's this trailer broadcast was broadcast at the end of the Wimbledon's men's single final. To add insult to injury, we're attacking you. We're getting inside you. We're getting inside all your institutions. And Jodie Whittaker is the actress who's going to succeed Peter Capaldi. Now, he's not been in it very long. He took over the role in 2013. Jodie Whittaker actually says, "I'm overwhelmed because I'm a feminist." Oh God! It's just so obvious, isn't it? It's just like, I knew this was coming. I always knew it was. I mean, Doctor Who is the most, to use Paul Joseph Watson, to use his terms, it's the most cooked programme on the BBC. I mean, like, as I said, we've already had the message that if you're white, you don't deserve to reproduce with other white people. You're not allowed to, because we have to have you have to mix your race with others. We're being told that. I mean, I know that people do that anyway. Okay, and that's not. I don't have a problem as such with people having relationships with anyone else who's a different colour. I admit, and I've said this on previous videos, I've been attracted to black women at certain times, and I have not had a relationship with a black woman, but I would if the opportunity arose with some black women. Okay, I don't deny that. The point is that it's being promoted as to the point that we're being told that it's evil for white people to reproduce with our own kind, with our own race. That's where I draw the line. That's why I think it's wrong, if it's been so promoted to that extent. And I think that's wrong. So I've just been going through social media and reading the gloating messages from some people. Ah, men are all crying their eyes out. Yes, you love it, don't you? When they say men, they mean white heterosexual men. Okay, we're all crying our eyes out. We're all really, see, they love it. This is what George Orwell said about Big Brother. It's the joy of victory over an enemy. That's the love of victory. That's the only love. There'll be no love except Big Brother. The only joy will be victory over an enemy. And this is how they're feeling right now. This is how the feminists are feeling about white heterosexual men. To them, this is a great victory, and they are rubbing our faces in it. They're being sadistic. This is a sadistic, truly cruel campaign of vainglory over anyone who disputes them, whether it be a man or a woman. Oh, maybe some women are against this. It could be some black people against this, but it doesn't matter. We're all evil in their eyes, and that's really disturbs me. I knew this was happening, and already in the Daily Mirror they've said here, the BBC faces a furious sexist backlash, announcing Jodie Whittaker as the first female Doctor. A sexist backlash. It's always that way, isn't it? If you criticise them in any way for making this decision, I mean, you're a sexist. And sexist has been like racist, or homophobic, or misogynist. It's one of these buzzwords that is tended to discredit and demonise people, isn't it? That's what it's for. And it's personified by, like in my last video with Milo. You know, you get this thing about Milo. Milo. What can we say about Milo?
You shit.
And that's how the rest of us treat it, isn't it? You shit. I mean, it's just like, this is just so one-sided. I mean, just imagine how it would be if, just think about somebody you respect and admire in fiction, as a woman or as a black person. Just imagine some character you admire as a woman or a black person. Now just imagine that the TV producers said to you, we're going to replace that person with a white character or a man. We just want a bit more diversity here. We want a bit more inclusion. We want you to be more diverse. Can't you tolerate it? What would happen? What do you think would be said? How would you feel? And how would you feel different to how you feel now with the idea that the Doctor Who is being replaced by, is going to be made a woman? And maybe James Bond next. How about James Bond? Make James Bond black. Make him Muslim. Make him a woman. I mean, the message here is there is no place for white heterosexual males in society. That's what this message is. I don't know why that is. I don't know why it's so important, it's so inimical to the New World Order that we white heterosexual men like me have no place in society. I don't know why that is. I don't believe that. I know that the white genocide exists, but I do not know why it's happening. I don't think they just want to wipe out white heterosexual males. I think they have an agenda to actually turn all people into transhumanist cyborgs of some kind, and that for some reason the removal of the white race in particular is especially important. I don't know why that is. It doesn't mean that white people are against every other race. It doesn't. Those people who are non-white, who are women, who are homosexual, they're just as much victims of this as you and I are, if you're white heterosexual male. But for some reason this is how they have engendered it. This is how it is. It's like, you are evil, you are bad, you're not allowed to object to this. The critics, they're going to be told, you cannot write a bad review of any Doctor Who that comes out. You're not allowed to object to this. The newspaper headline made it clear, only sexists will object to this. That's how it is. And it carries on with the rest of us, doesn't it? I've had this on social media. People say, oh, give her a chance, give her a chance. Be nice to her. I've got one here now. You know, someone said to me, this is on social media right now, I've just seen it. Men are losing their shit all over the country, ha ha. And I've said, yes, that's what evil white straight males do. And she says, damn right. Damn right. I'd have put it here, well, lock us in fucking concentration camps then. Then go the whole hog. then just lock us in concentration. Then why not just lock us in concentration camp? Then why not just lock us in concentration camps? Then why not just lock us in concentration camps? I'm going to say that to her, because this is what this person has said. This person said, damn straight, why not just lock us in concentration camps? And this is what some of them want. They literally want us dead. I don't know why. I don't know whether, I mean, I believe in the, I know that the New World Order is real. I know that the white genocide is real. But is it because they just don't like white people? What? Is it because the presence of white people in the world, is it inimical with the New World Order? I don't know. I really don't. But it seems that this is part of their agenda. For some reason they want us dead. All of us. If you're white, heterosexual male, they want us dead. They want us out to it. This doesn't mean that non-white heterosexual men are our enemy. Women are not our enemy. Black people are not our enemy. Homosexuals are not our enemy. It's just that they seem to be being favoured above us. And it's an illusion, though. If you are a non-white female, woman, homosexual watching this, you're not being favoured here right now, okay? You are being attacked in the same way that we are. It just doesn't seem that way right now, because it seems like they're attacking us. It seems like they're favouring you, and they're making you look like you're more important. It's not. It's just pure, total cultural Marxism, from the start to the finish. Totally and utterly. Someone said, how many of you guys are crying about the new favourite female doctor? They're gloating, that vainglory. It just makes me sick. I don't see how... I put a comment here on Facebook. I'll just try and find it. But it's as if... Oh God, it's like people saying, someone's written here, you're intimidated by intelligent women, then right now, you know, really be a good time to fuck off. You're intelligent, you see, this is how they try to portray it. We who object to this are just intimidated by women who we see as threatening our privilege. What a load of bollocks. We don't have any privilege. This is all nonsense. I don't want any. If I had any privilege, if there was such a thing as white heterosexual male privilege, which doesn't exist, okay, I wouldn't want it. It doesn't exist though. This is how the feminists are portraying it. I put this on Facebook. It's sad there are so many. There are those who enjoy white heterosexual male tears so much. Do we WHMs not have feelings, or worse? Do our feelings not matter? I expected this, as I said, in the quest for the new utopian WHM free cultural Marxist New World Order. I'm glad the battle lines are finally drawn. And I do feel that this is a point where battle lines are being drawn. And now we're being passed through the eye of a needle. They've been dithering and hinting about this for a long time. But now we're being told, which side of the fence are you on? Are you going to fall in with this cultural Marxist New World Order Agenda 21 utopia? Or are you going to stand up for free people? This is not free white heterosexual men, free people of all kinds. Because this is where the real demarcation is. Okay? If you stand up, if you stand against this Jodie Whittaker being made the new doctor, doesn't mean you're a sexist, doesn't mean you're a racist, doesn't mean you're a homophobe. You could be a black person or a woman or a homosexual who stands against this. It means that you are simply against this cultural Marxist, mind-controlled, Tavistock Institute, Fabian Society, Frankfurt School brainwashing. And that's what it is. I probably have to make some more videos on this because I'm just angry right now. This is just a preliminary one. I'll probably make some more. I've had some more bollocks hurled at me by people. Someone said, "Get your tinfoil hats ready," says this guy. Well, some guy says, "What a load of guff," and he says, "Get your tinfoil hats ready." Yeah, that's just typical, isn't it? But you must realise that at some point someone's going to say, "Well, why are these people objecting? Are they all evil? Are they just all evil, nasty, white heterosexual male oppressors, just wanting to defend their privilege?" Or is there more to the story? Is more going on? Is something going on beyond what we've been told with all this media flannel? Because that is the line that's going to be towed. And we got our work cut out now because we have to cut through all this bullshit, quite frankly. I actually stopped watching Doctor Who a long time ago. It sort of went downhill after Christopher Eccleston, basically. And the BBC, the cultural Marxism has been a part of it for a long time, even before this. And it's a joke, and it's sad, because I'm sure, I don't deny that Jodie Whittaker is probably a very, very good actress. I'm sure, I don't deny that she has skills and she has talent. I don't think someone like that should be used for a political agenda in that case. And you can bet she's going to have her head filled with this cultural Marxist nonsense just like the rest of us. I just hope maybe she can see through it and maybe she will rebel. Either way, I mean, this whatever series of Doctor Who she does is going to be a complete flop. It's going to be, with the fans, it's going to completely crash. Thing is, The Guardian, all these newspapers, all these cultural Marxist newspapers are going to simply say, "Oh, it's wonderful, we love it, we're giving it 5 out of 5. Okay, so all the official media is going to give it, is going to say it's the best, she's the best Doctor ever. You know, but at the same time, the fans, the people who matter, will trash it. The viewing figures will go down, but the BBC will never admit that they've gone down. It's like with Ghostbusters, when they made that stupid female Ghostbusters thing. You know? When that happened, you know, I've not actually seen that film. I'm not interested to watch it, but you know, no one would dare give it a bad review because of its political agenda. They didn't want this to be misogynist. If you give it a bad review, you're a misogynist. So what we're going to see now is a big differential between what the popular opinion of the series and the official opinion of the series. So the mainstream media is going to give every single episode that Jodie Whittaker's in thumbs up. She's the best Doctor ever. We love her. The viewing figures, though, are going to plummet, and the fans on the popular sites and the unofficial fan sites are going to say she's rubbish. But no one's going to do anything. The Doctor after her is going to be a woman, or it'll be somebody black. Again, that's not to rubbish black people. I'm not a hater. I don't hate black people. This is the flannel that's thrown against us. It's all to do with messing with our heads. It's all to do with mind control, whether we're white or black or heterosexual or homosexual or men or women. It's all designed to get inside our heads and attack us. And all of us are on the receiving end of this. We're all on the same side in this against the people who are doing it to us. Okay, that's what it is. So, I wonder what my daughter will think of this. My daughter, my 22-year-old daughter, she's a big Doctor Who fan. I don't want to fall out with her over this. I really don't. I wonder what she'll think about it. I hope she understands what I'm saying to her. Hospital Porters, pride and dignity. Stop the New World Order. This is Panmo TV on VidMe.